Doc, why do you think people stay in toxic
Well,
relationships?
thank you. What is a toxic relationship? Why is it called a toxic relationship? A relationship, first of all, is supposed to be a communication, a mutual, convenient communication between two people. As long as they are communicating right, they are having a relationship. A toxic relationship is anything that's against the purpose of the relationship.
Yeah.
So two people come together to say, let's begin to relate because of this. The purpose is always bigger than the people involved. And so if this is a relationship, this is why we are in this relationship. That's why I always say to people, define the why. What is the why? Why are we here? So if we understand the purpose of a relationship, the next thing to ask is, how do we want to achieve this? Anything against what we have agreed to be together, whatever it is, even if it is ice cream, even if it is a plane ticket, as long as it doesn't help what we have agreed to be together, it's a toxic relationship. It is toxic one to from one to one person, but sometimes also it could be both people toxic to each other. Regardless, anywhere there's toxicity, it's called a toxic relationship. Now, why do people stay in relationships that are toxic? The primary reason people stay in relationships that are toxic is because they are convinced, they believe, they are assured, they psych themselves to say that it's going to get better. As long as they convince themselves that it's going to get better, nobody can convince them otherwise. They could be beaten, broken, battered, abused, whatever else. As long as they still believe this man will change, this woman will change, this circumstance will change. Because sometimes it may not be the man or the woman. It could be influences, family, from one side or the other. It could be a job. A job can be it can make a relationship toxic. Now, I love you, and you know that I love you, and I know that you love me too. But I've got a kind of career that takes me away from you 99% of the time. That is a toxic relationship if you find it uncomfortable. So